What's up YouTube, Hostile Carrot here, playing some MXGP 2021, got about 2 hours in on it, just wanted to do a little first impression video. The gameplay, basically trying to answer the question, did they change anything from GP 2020, and if so what? Go ahead and tell you, honestly I'm having a blast playing this game so far. Definitely some changes have been made that I think makes the game better. So if you're wondering, is the purchase worth it? I'm going to say yeah. I've been pleasantly surprised that it's just not a total copy of MXGP 2020. So we'll talk about it a little bit here. One of the first things that I wanted to point out they've added is the braking bumps. You'll see some right here. We'll do a slow-mo on them too. They've added the braking bumps to a lot of tracks. Really makes sense. You're just coming in super hot down the straightaway. Everyone's stopping in the same spot. The bumps build up, and then it makes entering some of these corners real hectic. There's some small ones down here, and then again on the next straight. It just gets you kind of bouncing going into the corners like you would in real life. It makes it real difficult to stop. So you either got to decide, you're going to go fast through them anyways and take the corner wide like I tried to do there, or you're gonna have to stop a little harder. Another thing, I've slowed it here so you can see multiple berms, man. I mean, there's so much more room for passing in this game than I feel like there was in GP 2020. They've built up 3 or 4 different rut options in a lot of these corners. So you got your inside, middle, outside, and I've only played it about 2 hours online so far, and we've already just had epic battles. Like we got one going on right here. It's the tracks don't feel one line at all as far as I can tell so far, so that's been cool. Probably some more brake bumps there. This is a custom track I built, riding with my boy Lil Whippy. I threw this together probably about 20-30 minutes. Just wanted to build something real flowy and see how the custom tracks are. I will say they added a lot of new jumps as options for building. Was able to put some pretty creative lines here, like the gap on, gap off, the double. Pretty cool. Definitely can build some more flowy stuff. And another thing I gotta mention about this game, something super important, GP 2020, GP 2019 in particular, everything felt so rolled off. You could hit a jump that was 40 feet tall and it felt like you were barely in the air. There was just no sense of magnitude. They've done a lot better job spacing some of this stuff out and resizing it. I think Agueda, we showed earlier, there was a couple of jumps there where sometimes in MXGP 2020 you'd send it to flat and you'd explode, but you'd also at the same time feel like you only got 4 feet of air. They've definitely changed it to where the big jumps that are actually big feel bigger. And another thing too is, if you preload some of these jumps, hold those sticks back and send it up, you're going to be in the air for a long time. People are just going to slide right by you. So that's pretty cool. Definitely by making the bikes a little more jumpy feeling at least. So you see there, the high-low options. It just reiterates the importance of keeping the back wheel on the ground, which is fun. Definitely a lot of fun. This is another track that was on GP 2020 Lamel. It's been totally changed. It almost barely feels like the same track. It's awesome. You got the big built-up berms, a lot of jumps. Like I said, this game, you really feel like you're in the air when you're hitting some of these things. It's awesome. About the new tracks, I think there was about 6 or 7 tracks that were on GP 2020 that are in this game again. Some of them look more similar to last year than others. They all feel a little bit different. Like I said, Lamel here, totally different. It's one of the best corners in the game right there. That thing feels amazing, jumping in and sliding out real quick. Yeah, so a good little race to the finish line there. Here I'm playing on advanced physics. I wanted to show a little bit of the advanced physics. It gives you a lot more control of the bike. It's definitely faster, also a lot more difficult. And there's been one huge issue that I think a lot of people have already noticed this year so far regarding advanced physics, which I'll show a little bit later in the video. But these bikes are fishtailing so bad on advanced physics. It's something that definitely hope Milestone looks into. It's just doesn't make a whole lot of sense when it happens and your back end's just kicking back and forth. For some reason, it only seems to happen on advanced physics. So I think we're going to show one of those. Yeah, right there. And advanced physics just that's new, and it's happening a lot, honestly. So hopefully they look into that. That'd probably be my one biggest complaint I've had so far. Other than that, I mean, the game looks good. It feels amazing playing in 4K. I gotta say, the 16-person online lobbies, we've been getting full lobbies every night so far. 16 players on these tracks is perfectly hectic and just awesome. Lined up on the gate, going 3-4 wide through a lot of these corners. Like I said, the track's got more lines. No complaints for me. I mean, it's a lot of fun. The game looks great. The bikes feel good. Some big jumps. You know, spending some time in the air. I got no complaints. I mean, if you like dirt bike games, this is definitely they push the envelope just a little bit. Does it feel the same? Yeah, but there's some noticeable improvements. So you know, I do commend them on that. It's not the same recycled FIFA or Madden. There's your hectic. So yeah, cornering in this game is definitely more difficult than the last game. There's a lot more emphasis on kind of really slowing down into the corners. I haven't found them hitting very many corners at 30-40 miles an hour. There's a lot of stop and go, which is probably how it should be. I mean, you know, motocross in real life, the corners, that's the race right there. It seems like slow down and get back on it, you know, and they've really got that feel. So here's another track that was in MXGP 2020 Matterley Basin. And you'll see how they've just, you know, made some definite changes to it. At the same time, it's very similar to how it was. Oh, that was epic. Yeah, give that a slow-mo. Gotta give that a slow-mo. R.I.P. Carrot. R.I.P. whoever that guy was. I guess I'll just let y'all enjoy the rest of the video. Like I said, it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's an MXGP game, so at the same time, is it like last year's game? Absolutely. But they definitely made some upgrades. The brake bumps are awesome. The multiple ruts in the corners are awesome. The addition of jump options on the custom tracks have been a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to playing with that. So yeah, have fun, and hope to see you guys in the public lobby soon. Peace.